I was thinking about that. So if company has to split money for ROI perspective, where they should put money more, inbound versus outbound?
Well, it depends on the company. And it depends on your situation, how much budget you have, what your timeline is. I think inbound is a solid investment, and outbound, the outbound strategy that I described is labor intensive and will, probably cost more in the long run if you're going to continue doing it that way. But startups need to do a bit of both. So if your outbound strategies like what I described kind of go into the data and identifying the profile of the company that you're looking for, you're going to be doing a lot of cold calling, and you need somebody who can pull that off. It could be something like networking like we're doing now as well. It's a great forum for that. But I think the best bang for your buck is to do an inbound strategy, and that'll consist of creating just a few web assets for your website, maybe like 3 blog entries, and then to have some video. Video converts about 80% of the website visitors who land on a page that has video will click on the video. And so it increases time on page, and will lead to other things. So, our business is video strategy based. So that's, of course, my bias, but it's also, there's a lot of statistics to bear that out. Those couple of things, and then invest. And then if you're going to invest in paid ads, like Google ads for your business, those are quick. They're the highest yield. They'll get you the most traffic in the shortest amount of time, but they'll also evaporate as soon as you stop paying for them. And whereas your organic content, that's your non-paid social media posts, those are going to build your brand equity. They're going to stay out there in the world. They're going to build a trail of breadcrumbs for people to find you and build that lead magnet for you. So all of those things work together. It kind of depends on where your business is, where you need to start. The advantage of using a CRM system is that you get the visibility into that data and you can tell what's working. You need to give it a little bit of time. But with a system like what we use, or like many of the ones that have been proposed here today, you're going to have a lot more insight into what is actually working instead of just guessing.
So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sudhir.
And maybe if I can add 2 cents on that. So think of it this way, it's like a very famous saying in marketing is, you fire many bullets and then you see which bullet hits the target, and that's when you get the cannons, right? So like think of spending $500 on 5 things a quarter and see what works for you. Sometimes we think, hey, LinkedIn is going to work great because I'm doing something which is very specific to this crowd of people, but it ends up not working. Sometimes you think, hey, it's very simple. Let me hire some inside sales guy, $2,000 a month. I'll hire 5 guys, get a list, and it doesn't work. So I would say try 4 or 5 things. The most important thing as a startup when you have very less money is spend every dime very carefully, because the biggest challenge you will have as a startup, the thing that's going to keep you awake in the night, how am I going to run the next payroll? So fire small bullets, see which bullet is killing the enemy better, and then put the cannons there.
Well said.